Well, all you have to do today is turn on your television to any reality TV show, and you're going to see family dysfunction like nowhere else, right? It's all over the television. Well, I got to tell you, in today's story in the Bible, in Genesis chapter 27, we see dysfunction in an incredible way in the family of Isaac as he's grown older, his wife Rebekah, and their two twin sons, Jacob and Esau. Now, we've been studying Abraham, the patriarch, and his son Isaac, the child of the promise. And here we are after the twin boys have been born. We studied a little bit about that yesterday. But we really dig into the story today and we find out why Jacob's name means liar, cheater, deceiver, trickster. That's what Jacob actually meant, because that was his nature. He was a liar. He had already in a previous chapter stolen the birthright from his brother Esau, basically taken it. And then in today's story, we see this dysfunction unfold as Rebekah, the mother of these two children, goes to her favorite Jacob and finds a way to help Jacob the trickster lie and trick his father Isaac to prepare food for Isaac to take the blessing that he was going to give to Esau. It's totally dysfunctional. Now, this should remind us God uses flawed people. These are very flawed people. You're going to see in later days in our devotionals here that this same Jacob, the trickster, the deceiver, God blesses later on through his repentance and changes his name to Israel. You're going to find that later on as we study that. But in today's story, read this dysfunction, see the deceit, what Jacob and his mom did. And I just want to read to you the moment of truth where Esau comes in from the field and he realizes, and his father Isaac realizes, that they've been duped. And here's what it says. Genesis chapter 27, beginning with verse 35. It says this, "But he said," speaking of Isaac, he said, "Your brother came deceitfully, and he has taken away your blessing." And Esau said, "Is he not rightly named Jacob? For he has cheated me these 2 times," meaning of both his birthright and his blessing. What a sad, sad story of sin and deceit, and how those two things and favoritism can wreck a family. And that happens over the next few chapters. So as you read this today, look for 2 things. Look for the deceit, look for the sin, look for the tricking and the lying and the deceit that Jacob does. But know that in the back, God's going to use this flawed man, Jacob, the trickster, later on in his life through repentance to bring about the 12 tribes of Israel. Isn't that incredible, God's redemption? Read this story today. What a unique story. May we all learn from this today. God bless you.